The Duggar family has always hidden many of the details of their private lives from the public. But these days, they're more secretive than ever, and with good reason. In the months since Josh Duggar was arrested on child pornography charges, the entire family has been keeping a much lower profile. Which means it's harder than ever for Jana fans to figure out what's going on with her love life. Yes, for about a decade now, diehard Duggar fans have been rooting for Jana to get married. There are many reasons for this, not the least of which is that by family custom, Jana is not allowed to move out of her parents' house until she gets hitched. Jana tends to adhere to parents' guidelines, and since she's never held a job, women aren't allowed to work in Duggarland, she would probably have a hard time striking out on her own. Anyway, earlier this year, fans were delighted by the news that Jana was being courted by Steven Wisman. The relationship was a long-distance one. Steven is a Nebraska-based pilot, musician, and businessman, but fans were confident a couple would make it work. Alas, it now appears as though Jana and Steven have broken up. The split was never formally announced, but then again, neither was the relationship. The Duggars stopped making such announcements after Josh's arrest, as part of their effort to slink away from public view. There's little doubt, however, that Jana and Steven were indeed courting. Jana didn't fly to Nebraska during a pandemic to spend Christmas with the Wisman family simply because she and Steven are such great friends. These days, fans are wondering how Jana is faring in the wake of her first major breakup, and it seems they're receiving mixed signals from social media. Fans have noted that Jana appears to be receiving support from her sisters, which is no doubt greatly appreciated at a time like this. But others believe her lingering sadness is evident in the lack of activity on the Duggars' official Instagram page. Followers have long suspected that Jana is the one who runs the page, and there's much to support that theory. The writing style on the official Duggar page and Jana's page are quite similar. And the lack of new content has led many to the conclusion that she's been distracted by her duties. The most glaring omission came earlier this week when Jana Duggar turned 16, but the Duggar page made no mention of it. Cars are a big deal in the Duggar family, which means 16th birthdays are a big deal as well. Every previous Duggar who turned 16 in the age of social media received some sort of shout-out online, but the official Instagram page was silent on October 11th when Jana hit the big 1 to 6. Some fans have jumped to the conclusion that Jana is so depressed about the breakup that she forgot her younger sister's birthday, but obviously that's quite a leap. What's far more likely is Jana celebrated with Jana, but decided to steer clear of social media. Between Josh and the Steven situation, she had plenty of reason to do so.